Tired of the same old hot takes and sports cliches? Want a fresh perspective on the world of sports? Then tune into the Fade Route with DNZ, the podcast that's changing the game. Every Wednesday, DNZ bring you insightful analysis. I would argue that group would be better set in a West Coast offense. Hilarious banter.
See, people came here for a baseball game.
And a whole lot of fun. Coming at you from the AO Studios. Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. The Fade Route with DNZ is not just a podcast, it's a lifestyle. It's Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 with DNZ. Here are your hosts, D and Z. Welcome everybody to Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 with D and Z. I am Z, and here's how it goes. D and I give you our top 1, 2, 3 fantasy starts or green lights, and our top 1, 2, 3 fantasy sits or red lights. We're going to start with our green lights first. Who are your green lights for NFL Week 10, D?
All right, so first up, I've got J.J. McCarthy going up against that Ravens defense. I think he's going to be good for two throwing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown. Number 2, I've got tight end of the Cleveland Browns, Harold Fannin versus Lupus. I think he'll get 70 yards and a touchdown. And third, I have Saints wide receiver Chris Olave against the Carolina Panthers. Alvin Kamara hasn't scored a touchdown since week 1. Someone's got to score the touchdowns there, so I'm going with Chris Olave. What do you got?
I'm going to start with wide receiver for the Panthers, Teteroa McMillan. Easy for me to say, I know. So, taking on the Saints. Saints are not great. Bryce Young should be able to move the ball down the field, and McMillan is his primary receiving option. So let's go with that. Number 2. I like the Browns defense against Lupus.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah.
I like him. That's a must start this week. Myles Garrett got 5 sacks and a loss. What's he going to do in a win? So there you go with that one. And then number 3. Give me the Steelers D against the Chargers. They looked reinvigorated against the Colts. Joe Alt is not available. He's donezo for the year. Let's test it out. And let's see how good the left tackle is now. My guess, nowhere near as good as Joe Alt. So the Steelers should have a field day Sunday night. Those are our green lights. Who are your red lights, D?
All right, so my first red light is Breece Hall, running back for the New York Jets. I mean, he didn't get traded today. I don't know what incentive he has to play. So, and he's going up against Cleveland. I want to say Cleveland is top 3 against the rush. Just go somewhere else, man. Just go somewhere else. Number 2, I've got Trevor Lawrence, quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's going up against the Houston Texans. That Houston Texans gave Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos a problem. They're sure as shit going to give that shit Jaguar team a problem. And fucking their running back, their wide receiver Thomas, I'm so done with that fucking team. Number 3, wide receiver of the Chicago Bears, Rome Odunze. Rome Odunze plays wide receiver for the Chicago Bears. Last week, the Chicago Bears put up 47 points. My man had 0 catches for 0 yards on 3 targets. They scored 47 points, and he couldn't even get a catch.
Well done.
I don't know how anybody could trust him at any point moving forward.
Well done.
Who do you got, Z?
Well done.
Fucking guy.
Jesus Christ. Man, I was so excited. I picked the Bengals last week. I saw they went up. I'm like, yeah, Joe motherfucking Flacco. Let's go. Let's go.
My man.
Oh, no. It went from let's go to oh no very quickly. And why is nobody tackling him? Well, why are you bouncing off of him? Why is he in the end zone? Son of a bitch. For 30 seconds there, I looked like a fucking genius. That was awesome. It was a great 30 seconds. Oh boy. Who are my red lights for the week? I am going to start with Tua against the Bills. Pain. Just straight up pain. The Bills are going to hit him. They're going to hit him hard. He's going to forget what time that meeting starts. They're going to hit him so hard his clothes are going to be out of style. Not going to be pretty at all. My second red light. Now, the Jets defense to get the one thing that the Jets could hang their hat on sometimes. Completely toothless now. No Sauce Gardner, no Quinnen Williams. What's left? Quincy Williams? That's it? That's all you got? I can't expect Dylan Gabriel to go off on these guys because that's not what Dylan Gabriel does. But I expect a toothless performance from the New York Jets. So, yeah, sit them. Sit Lupus's D. And number 3, take your pick on the commies. Without Jaden Daniels, I don't know. So, I'm going to call it, we'll say Debo. We'll be nice and we'll say Debo. But it really could be any skill position player on the commies. Yes, the Lions are good, but not having Jaden Daniels makes the situation much worse. Debo's not going to have a great day. Those are our red lights. Those are our green lights. What are yours? Hit us up. FadeRouteMail@gmail.com. Slide in our DMs on IG at FadeRoute Podcast. Drop us a line on X at FadeRouteDNZ and let us know who you're taking or who you're sitting come week 10. Time for us to run the go route. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you liked what you heard and you want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review, rate us 5 stars, turn on subscription notifications, and share on social media. Tell your friends and spread the word.